fire in this house could be the best thing to ever happen to it. Just the traditional shark swimming over top of the kitchen table.
This dude, he's probably had too much sun.
It's made entirely of clay.
Why is this guy smiling?
It's the world's largest piece of pottery.
Why exactly does something as strange as this even exist?
Welcome to Swellers and Dwellers. Let's make our way to Casa Terracotta to see the world's largest piece of pottery. Oh no, we're not going to do it like normal tours do, taking a car or a taxi. We're going to walk under the blazing afternoon sun. The neat thing about this trip, you're going to get outside of colonial Villa de Lea and into the countryside. There's actually no sign for it, so make sure you don't miss this turnoff onto a dirt road. Within a few minutes, you come to a very low-key entrance and someone wanting to take your money. When you arrive, you pass through a huge gate with a dragon's claw on it. At 5,400 square feet in size, this strange place is huge. It's the world's largest piece of pottery because it's made entirely of clay. There's no rebar, there's no concrete. Even all the furniture inside is made entirely of clay. Let's go check it out. It looks like a knight with armor and a fork on his nose. Each of the controls for the stove depicts a different insect. See, the kitchen table bench is actually a dragon. Just the traditional shark swimming over top of the kitchen table. This is one of the tourists after the tour. Why is this guy smiling? Because he's got wine, of course. You might be wondering, does anyone actually live here? Or did anyone actually live here? Well, the designer did intend to live here. He wanted to live in an adobe-type structure similar to what his grandmother lived in. However, as Villa de Lea became more of a tourist attraction, and word got around, he found more and more people arriving unannounced and wanting a tour. As you can imagine, it became a bit of a burden. So he turned it into a full-time tourist attraction. If you need a hand to hold your fireplace tools, well, why not use a hand? And in a little nook is a toilet. A fish table. A little dude meditating. Let's head upstairs. The designer burned each of these rooms for 30 days and then let them cool for 30 days to cure and strengthen the clay. In fact, a fire in this house could be the best thing to ever happen to it. It'll just make it stronger. The master bedroom. Can you see these creepy little dudes up on the ceiling of the bedroom? Wow. The master bathroom. Above the bathroom sink, you've got all kinds of rather strange things appearing out of the wall.
Don't use the toilet though.
And the shower. Look at this.
Out of the master bedroom, let's check out the balcony. I have no idea what kind of animal this is, but you walk underneath the carcass and you can see the toes here leading into the backyard. He started building this place in 1999 and it took 15 years using the workshop and the kiln that you see me standing in right now. Here's the actual kiln where he fired the pottery. Look, you can see even the black on the roof. His tools. And the workshop beside the kiln. And let's head to the rooftop.
This dude, he's probably had too much sun.
The design of this place is so random and it makes no sense. But one thing, there sure are a lot of toilets. Now, if that's not a throne, I don't know what is. Another shower. Can never have too many of those. Might wonder, why exactly does something as strange as this even exist? Well, the creator was having a discussion with his niece, and she asked, why can't you blend your love of pottery with architecture? That got him thinking, and he decided to blend the elements of earth, air, water, and fire into what you see here.
Even the real banyo that you use when you visit is made entirely of clay. Don't know what this thing is, but it means business. Even the garbage cans are whimsical. When you're touring this, watch out for the cactuses. They're real, and they hurt. Oh. One unusual thing to know about Villa de Leyva is that walking there is very tiring. Why? Because the streets, for the most part, are made out of large, ankle-twisting stones. We're gonna go for a fantastic Menú del Día lunch. This will be the most expensive Menú del Día I've ever had, at 20,000 Colombian pesos, or $4, but it's gonna be worth it. On the menu today, we've got cream of vegetable soup, and then for the main, either fish fillet or beefsteak, with potatoes and cheese, vegetables, rice, salad, small dessert, and natural fruit juice. Sounds awesome. Let's head in. The place is super tiny with only 6 tables.
So you want to make sure to get there early. The walls are covered with all kinds of messages from people who have eaten here in the past. This is no tourist restaurant. No, this is a locals restaurant. And it survives because it has fantastic food. The first course has arrived. Let's check it out. To start, we've got the cream of vegetable soup and this amazing salad, chock full of beautiful looking vegetables. Look at that. Wow. The soup is thick and rich, filled with pureed vegetables. You know, I really feel like I'm eating at a gourmet restaurant, not only because of the taste, but because of the presentation. I mean, for $4? Come on. The main is here. Let's take a look. We've got a fish fillet, tortilla of vegetables, our potatoes with cheese, and rice. Take a look at this fresh fruit juice. Wow. Such a tremendous place, and not a single foreign tourist. Except for us, of course. All the tourists, well, they're at the trendy spots, paying a lot of money and eating marginal food. Very rarely do you get dessert with Menú del Día, but you get it here. Looks like some berries and cheese. Oh, this is so delicious. I've said it before, like in my previous video from Sogamoso, where I ate the fruit salad. The combination of cheese and fruit is just mind-blowing. Oh, wow. Overall rating, well, if you come to Villa de Lea and don't come here, it would be a tragedy. That's how good it is. It's a little more expensive than the normal Menú del Día, but they give you a lot of food and include extras like dessert. And like I mentioned, the quality and presentation is like gourmet. At $4, this is a experience you do not want to miss. If you don't just think I'm some sort of crazy lunatic, then I'd be humbled if you'd give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It's the only way you can support me and let me know you like what I'm doing and you want me to continue. Until next time, keep on exploring. Bye for now.